Hey everybody, welcome to the basement. It's Mario Maker Monday. Today we're going to be making some Mario on a Monday.
Yeah, so if you hit the rocket in this corner here, you get a fresh slate.
Boom.
All right, so we're going to go through some of the basics. Up here in the top left-hand corner, you've got Mario Bros. 1, 3, Super Mario World, and Super Mario U. Let's choose Mario 1 to start with.
Cool, we're going to make a basic, just a good old basic level.
Yep, and then just below that, you've got Overworld, right? And then there's the Underworld, there's water, there's the Ghost House, there's the flying ships, and then there's Bowser levels.
What does the flying ship look like in this original Mario?
Yeah, so there's no, like, flying ships in Mario 1, but they are here. So, like, the basic building blocks of the ships look like this.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
it's like
and
a black sort of...
It's really cool music, too. And they bob up and down just like in the later Mario games.
Cool.
Where they have that. Yeah. So, let's get rid of that. And, I don't know. I mean, I feel like there's not a ton of these on YouTube, so we're gonna just sort of make some stuff and see how it goes.
Sounds good.
I think there's common mistakes that people make. So in the beginning, I remember the first episode of this, we didn't know how to drag and draw.
Yeah.
So if you've already drawn a few of these, and then you try to click on one and drag, you just move the one that you're on.
Got it.
But if you click on an empty square and then draw around, that's how you can do it like that.
Okay, sounds good.
Yep. Also, let's see. Here's copy mode, right? So I'm holding ZL or ZR. I'm holding L. So now if I click on something, then I've just created a copy of it. And you see I can, like, make this bush be everywhere.
Dude, this is super helpful. Like, these just little tips.
Yeah, now L or R instead of ZL or ZR will help you grab a lot of something, right? So now I'll let go of that, and I can click on this and drag it, and I move the whole thing instead of just one square.
Sweet.
And if I wanted to make a bunch of those, let's use the eraser here. Erase some of this. I could hold down multi-grab, okay? Grab all this stuff, and then hold down copy. And if I click anywhere on here, now I've made a copy of the whole thing. So if you've made something that you like, and you want to
do more of them,
yeah, then
Got
boom,
it.
there's a bunch. Okay, so moving on from those sort of basic things, here's some like stylistic stuff that I've noticed people do in Mario Maker. They put a lot of everything everywhere. It's just there's got to be a bazillion Goombas and a bazillion turtles and a bazillion enemies, and this is the kind of mess that you're going through. But that's not a fun level.
No.
You know what's a fun level? Is like, think about Mario and how it's got stuff like this, right? And one of them could be helpful, and one of them could be harmful, and one of them could be out here. So let's put a star in one. You grab a star, and you drag it into the question mark. Boom! There it is. We could put a flower over here, and we could put a surprise enemy in here. That's hilarious. Now let me show you something that's new since the update, Ted.
Oh, yeah!
Okay, if I've got a flower, and I've got a mushroom, let's see, how does this work? I think I could drag one onto the other. Okay, I drag the mushroom onto the flower, and check this out. Now, when I put this in here, if Mario's little, let's hit play, and you see it's a mushroom because Mario's little.
Scaling power-ups!
Now we'll bump back into edit. If you shake Mario, he becomes Super Mario. And now instead of a mushroom... Yeah, see?
Sweet.
That wasn't originally in the game, but now it's there.
They did that in Mario 3, right?
They did that in Mario 1, too.
Oh, really? It had scaling power-ups?
Now look at this mess. That's the kind of level that no one likes. It's just a mess. It's just a mess everywhere.
Yeah, so give me some like overall philosophical tips to making a good Mario Maker level. Like,
that's a good question, Ted.
I know. It's kind of like saying like, hey, write the perfect pop song. But
yeah, well,
you know.
So here's what I would say. I would say if you want to make a good level, here's what you want it to be. You want it to be not too long and not too short. You want it to be challenging but not frustrating. You don't want to punish the player. And secret rooms are great, right? So
got it.
If I got all these things sitting here and I throw in a invisible question mark block and then a vine that goes up here, right?
Ooh.
Then I can throw in a bridge.
Where you can reward people for being curious and figuring things out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, people like those. Let's see. What am I trying to do here? Where's the question mark? There it is. We'll just put a little 1-up in there. Also, guys, 1-ups aren't actually that much of a reward.
Yeah, 1-ups are almost like, haha, I'm laughing at you.
So really one of the best ways to... Oh, see? And now you have to playtest your levels too, because how am I going to get up there?
You'd have to become Little
Well, I did it. Okay, so that's an extra challenging secret. But that's the kind of stuff you have to think about, right? Or the level's not going to be the way that you thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Because of that. Yeah, and that's just the thing. What if I like make a level for you, Ted, and then I make you play it?
Yeah.
And then you let me know what you think.
Okay, that sounds good.
All right,
let's do that right now, and then I'll kind of be your play tester. I'll watch you make it, and then during the play, I'll tell you kind of how it plays and what I think.
Okay, let's switch to Mario 3 and let's try Underground. So
Sweet.
Something I'm gonna do right off the bat. This is what I normally do when I make a level. I create the ground first. I just sort of finish the level in its very basic form. It's beatable. If you just walk across it, you'll get there. And now I start thinking about stuff to add, right? So right away, it's usually good right away to put something that will help the player. So let's just throw a mushroom in there. You'll start small, but you'll get that. And just for fun, let's put a hidden 10 coin in that last block, because that feels Mario-esque.
That's true. It's very Mario-y.
All right, now we need something... How about a red shell? A red turtle shell. These guys turn around at the edge of the platform. So see, he won't fall off and become an obstacle unless you go up there.
Cool.
But we need a reason for you to go up there, otherwise you'll just avoid the enemy. So let's put some coins up there.
Dude!
And then we could even... see, I mean, you know...
These little subtle little, like... You gotta give motivations, you know? Like,
Yeah.
what's my motivation?
And now if this thing's going up and down, you're going to be curious about, oh...
Where does that go?
Yeah, what's up there? And so now this is already getting a little busy, just because I want to keep the level creation interesting. Let's create one of these, and then maybe... Let's see, where are the clouds? Maybe something going this way, so it feels like backtracking a bit. And then what's going to be at the end of this? What's the special treat? How about just a flower hanging out? I think those are funny, the way they just sit there.
They just sit.
Also, guys, look how stinking adorable the flower is in Super Mario World. Look at his happy eyes.
Oh, yeah, I know. He's like, ha, ha, ha. And then you're like, I'll pull you out of the ground. I'll rip your life roots right out of the clouds.
Brutal.
And I will eat your face. And meanwhile, the flower's like, hey, I love my life. Oh no, please don't.
How terrible and violent.
That's not going to work. You can't get off.
Okay, I'm just sticking a... Yeah, that's true. I'm sticking a block here so it doesn't look like the...
It's just hanging.
I hate the end of the vine. I hate that little... Oops, I accidentally copied that. I hate that little ball up at the top there. You see that, guys?
Yep.
I hate that. So we cover that up. Now you're seeing all this, so you know what all these secrets are. But, like, if somebody was playing this for the first time, they wouldn't. Now, I think this is a little too tall. So I'm going to get out of erase mode. I'm going to go to copy mode. I'm going to grab... Nope, not copy. Multi-grab. I'm going to grab all this and just slide it down one.
That way you got to use red shell to get on that guy.
Well, not even. Just this is an easier jump. Well, if anyone's wondering, too, you can jump to the fourth brick if you're holding still. Well, no, if you run. Okay, so I'm jumping above 4 onto 5.
Got it.
But you cannot jump this high.
Got it. Okay.
So these are good things to know. Oh, also, yeah, see that Shadow Mario there? This button down here, you can turn that off if you don't like it, or you can turn it on if you want to see how high Mario's jumping. Also, this dog in this corner, that's the undo dog, so we can undo those bricks that I just put in just by tapping. Okay, let's keep going. How about a hazard? Okay, you fall down that, you're dead. These guys, that adds depth to a level immediately. Especially if you do something a little bit like this, too. Then you can get over it. And then maybe you could have another one that isn't as safe, but a little smaller.
Oh, dude, I have an idea.
What's that?
Put a coin underneath that little ledge that you just put over the... So that way there's some motivation
so it's
to go under it.
It's tempting to try to
otherwise, it's like I would never go over it.
Yeah, and this is a little narrow, but... Let's try that.
Yeah, that's a little more dangerous now.
Okay, now I'm gonna put a wall here, and I'm gonna bring a pipe in here, and you guys, if you've unlocked it and you want to get down to a different level, take Mario and drag him into a pipe. and this will create a sub-level.
What are your limitations for a sub level?
The sub-level can only be as big as a regular level.
Okay.
And it can only have as many items as a regular item can have. But it's basically 2 levels in one. You can have it be underwater.
You can put it in a castle even?
Oh, yeah, here's a tip. Yeah.
Sweet.
Or like a ghost house, maybe?
Ooh.
Let's put it in a castle. I like your idea. Okay. That will add some tension, for sure. So we could just make it like a quick little underground area. Sometimes people like to make whole levels out of these, but something else you can do instead is just create a little area. Okay?
Okay.
And down here could be just a nice little bonus there. See? And maybe one of these guys just to make it interesting. This isn't too interesting, but it doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
And then now to get back to the regular level, drag Mario in there again. And then it's going to say, where will you exit back into this area here? So we could put that. I'm going to turn it. And I'm going to move it so it feels like that. And then we're able to finish the level. Now, one more thing that can make a level interesting, I think, is... let's do something like this. I like adding P-block puzzles to levels. This is not going to be a complicated P-block puzzle because I'm not really thinking about it right now. But it'll be fun nonetheless. Oh, let's get rid of that one. I don't like that one there. Okay, we're going to put this here on top of something that won't change. And then we're going to put some coins here to prevent you from getting over. That may actually be kind of funny. We'll see how that works out. Because Mario will run into them while they're bricks. Because the P-switch will have just been pressed.
Yep.
And in fact, you know what? Let's just go ahead and do this. Because then Mario will fall straight into it. That'll be kind of fun. Okay, that's our level. I'm going to see the stylus here. If I click on this S down here,
yep,
that will just... I just clicked undo. That'll bring Mario back to the start.
Oh, nice.
And then you can hit play. Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Okay, Ted's got the controller. He's gonna hit play. Let's see how he does.
Hit play. Okay.
Welcome to my Mario 3 level.
Sweet. Well, that was really quick, and I really like the philosophical stuff that you talked about with just like the motivation. Oh yeah, this does feel really Mario-y. Like I see a lot of people just forgetting about
the 10 coin thing.
They forget about the things that
oh, you could just barely see that green vine from the bottom.
Make Mario feel good, you know, and feel like Mario.
Yeah. Yeah, go back and play some old Mario games, you know, or watch some videos of us playing old Mario games if we had any. Ooh, can you make it? Duck jump. Nicely done. That might be easier when you're small. Now you're already almost to the end of the level, but little detour first. Grab a few coins. Be glad that you can't fall into that lava.
This has already given me an idea for a level theme or whatever. I like this. I feel like, I mean, obviously it's a little too easy. You wanna, like, add some things to it to make it a little more challenging, but like design-wise, it feels good.
Oh, the P goes away as soon as you hit the end. I learned something there.
Yeah.
I didn't know that happened.
All right, I'm gonna add some stuff to this level.
Cool.
And see kind of what we can do to make it a little bit more interesting. So this was my thought to do to this level, was to put some bullet bills here that are shooting and causing some peril.
Ooh, good idea.
Going that way. I don't know, when do they kick in? When do they start shooting at you?
It depends on when they spawn on the screen, right? So if you come up a pipe, you're going to get the same timing every time. But if they're just anywhere and then suddenly you're walking into the screen, like that can make it different depending on how fast you're walking.
Let's see. Bullet. Is it here?
Okay, so now...
No, that's not the right thing.
Yep.
Help me find... Oh, there it is. Boom.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay,
now you can make these tall or short, and you can have them shoot different things. Bullet bill is the default. But, and it'll shoot left if you're to the left of it, and right if you're to the right of it. But you can have it shoot out coins, you can have it shoot out fish, you can have it shoot out fire flowers or, other enemies, all sorts of stuff. And something too, guys, when you first get, you probably know this, but when you first get Mario Maker, you have access to only like the first row of items. Right now, Ted is in row 2, so he's got access to the leaf and The cloud guy. What's his name? Latiku?
Lakitu.
That's what it is. I always get it mixed up because one of my kids calls it Lakudi, which makes me laugh every time.
So I'm
that's
also
what I call
going
it.
to do.
Yes.
I happen to know this trick.
Oh yeah.
Like
Then
the faster one.
it goes faster. And look at the cool like Bowser skull on it instead of the regular skull.
Oh yeah, that's neat. Neato.
You could do that with the cannonball shooters too, and it shoots really fast cannonballs. Okay, yeah, that
Cool.
creates some peril.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna try to like make them sort of like they go together, kind of.
Yeah.
A little bit like they look like it. And then I was thinking.
Yeah. Then
more
themes are good
more
too, guys.
Enemies, like similar enemies. I think we're just gonna use more red shell guys.
Yeah, if you could pick just a couple enemies to use instead of like I'm gonna throw a ghost underwater and I'm gonna throw a wizard all over a
okay,
like
what's the
a
copy
friendly.
button here? Copy mode.
Oh yeah, there you go. What are you holding the button? Yeah.
Yep.
Good job.
Yeah, because like, it's true. Like if you just pick like a theme, like it's almost like if you start with a name. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's good to have an idea of what you want to build before you start. Ooh, I like having 3 of them there.
Kind of just adds a little bit more trick.
Yeah, and you can make the underwater or the under level, like level 2, the sub level, more interesting if you want also.
Oh yeah.
That arrow, by the way, at the beginning of the screen, those are not optional. The only way to cover those up is to get a certain kind of item that you can use to cover it up.
Is this one of those platforms that you can...
Yes. Now, these are... Because they didn't have those in Mario 3, they had to sort of make them up. I mean, they did. Like, the colored blocks, you duck on the white one and you go behind the set. Like, they had those there, but they did not have these for the underground level. So, it's a new element because of Mario Maker. See, but that makes it visually interesting. I like those big blocks, too. They can help you theme a level also.
Yeah.
And now we have a platform you could possibly jump to.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna put something fun up there? Something rewarding?
I'm going to put... I was just kind of thinking of like establishing the theme.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
By putting a red shell guy in there like it's a little cage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's
But
trapped.
yeah, we could put like a let's do a hidden block here.
Here.
And here. And here.
You gonna be able to hit that first one?
Probably
Or
not.
how are you gonna let people know they're there? Are you gonna put a coin under it? Oh well, I guess when they try to jump, they'll end up hitting it.
They'll find that first
Yeah.
one.
That second one's not going anywhere though. No one's ever gonna hit that second one.
Yeah, they got to do that. Or that probably is.
Yeah.
That's probably the easiest to hit because this is
Yeah.
still you got to jump up 5. That's still a hard one to get to. No, that's
No,
fine.
because if you're trying to jump to the silver platform,
Once
you're gonna
here,
give
you're
it your
good.
all.
Okay. Then we are going to put here, and what are we going to put in there?
Well, if you don't put anything in there, it's just a single coin.
I know, and that's not cool.
I mean, but like those first 2 will have a single coin in them, but you could stick I don't know, maybe a leaf,
nah, that's going to make everything way too easy.
maybe.
We got to reward them.
Yeah, what's rewarding? I mean, in this game, well, extra lives aren't rewarding. What's rewarding
Even coins
is
really
like
aren't.
yeah, is
Right?
making the level more beatable. You could put a P in there, and maybe there's a bunch of bricks somewhere that like. Oh, and you could put bricks over a pipe. And so if you hit it when it's coins,
Ooh.
then you could go down to the sub level, and it's a different part of the sub level.
Okay, I like that idea. Okay, so we'll do that real quick. That P is there, and
And maybe put a pipe to the left, like it's under there, but you can't get to it, like down at the
right
bottom,
here?
because it's covered with bricks that will turn to coins.
like over here.
Yeah,
Okay, so let's do that like right off the bat. So you're like,
I mean
there's
these
a
are your
pipe.
edits. I'm having fun, sort of. It would be fun to create levels together, actually, because
Yeah, I mean we're kind of doing that right now, right?
yeah. Well, this is fun. Now you're gonna start like, oh yeah, okay, I like it low. Yep, and then just let go, and
just let go
and
of
there
it.
we go. So now you put your exit pipe somewhere else in this area, somewhere where you can't see. By the way, you see those lines in the grid that are like, brighter? That's like a screen's worth, so you can't see one side from the other.
This is a great idea.
Oh, because if you hit the P, you might fall through that. Oh,
You
put some
will.
coins under it.
Yep.
That's funny. Now you can move Mario out of the way if you want to play stuff. Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna do coins under it, and then we're gonna put like just like
what? Just like a little like way to get, because you're gonna have to reach now another pipe to get out and back to the.
Yeah.
And then maybe the pipe that you go back to is just way high in the sky and it drops you back at the beginning of the level. But now you have like something valuable, like a fire flower.
Yeah, exactly. They need to get a reward for this for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so back to this guy.
What's he gonna draw? What's he gonna draw? What's he gonna do? Yeah, you're getting the hang of this.
Okay.
Ooh, I like this is interesting looking. I like this.
Okay.
Do bum bum. Oh, that singing was not in sync, by the way, Mr. Editor. So don't try to line those up. Gonna stick the pipe there, just a small little area. Yep. There's something that's good to know. When you turn it sideways, you actually, it doesn't like rotate right where it is, but it goes lower, so then you have to redraw stuff.
I see that.
I'm in the habit now of setting my blocks off to the side, turning them the way I want, and then placing them where I want them.
Ooh, let's do. There we go.
Nice.
Cool.
Just create a little space to keep it interesting. That's a really good example of a little touch that you can do. You know, you didn't have to do that, but if you do that, then your level's just a little more interesting to look at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now it's more interesting to, you know, this is the reward that you had in mind, so that makes sense.
Okay, so
What's gonna come out of there?
Let's do out of here. Let's do a fire flower, because there's.
So you're gonna have to be small to get up there.
Why?
Well, because there's only one square. Like the fire flower will just sit on top.
Dang it, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's put him in there, and then we'll move this whole thing.
Okay, you want to try the grab thing? There you go. Nice. Easy. Yep, and then copy mode, and you just grab one, and boom. Even though you have fire flower selected, you can move that gray box that way.
Cool, and then I'm gonna just add a couple things for scenery here, just because that's prettier.
Oh yeah, some hangy vines. There you go. I like that. I like the look of the vines. I think that they're really cool. It's like an additional little thing.
If I put them up here,
they'll be growing up. That's weird.
Yeah. They wouldn't be helping what's happening here.
You could try one of those big blocks, though. Remember how you did that for some atmosphere in the top?
Yeah.
Let's see what we got for Mario 3 Bowser blocks. What's available? So click the little down arrow, the top right corner.
This guy.
Yep. And then your blocks are the far right on number 2.
Okay. Far right on number 2?
Yeah, just grab the 2 row.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, far right. Let go. Far right.
Oh, these.
Now, if you put one on the screen and shake it, there will be 3 different kinds. So there's a box, or a 3D box.
Whoa.
Or the other direction.
Oh,
but you could just stick a couple.
These are just scenery.
You could stand on it, but if you're underneath it and you jump up to the top of it, you can go through the top of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
They're like the white and blue and orange blocks in the overworld in Mario 3. But yeah, if you make it big, then it's just sort of interesting. Now, see, if you go up there, you'll be trapped.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
but if it's like that, then yeah, see, that adds something, you know.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like this. Okay. Cool. So I've got a fire flower in there, which means going back to... Oh, we got to put Mario in here now.
Yep.
And where's this going to pop you out?
Yeah. Well, probably the beginning, right? Like way up high, so you come down and you land on that turtle again? Or I don't know. Oh, there's a fire flower up there, though.
Yeah, I think
you could change
that
to something else. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like this music.
Let's do this. And this
Clouds-ish. Oh, yeah. Another thing that looks ugly, guys, is if you make a pipe that just doesn't come out of anything. It comes out of thin air. That's ugly. Don't do that. That breaks immersion. You feel like you're not playing a Mario game anymore, but you're playing like
these.
You know, like those blocks. I wish there was a find and replace. Yo, can you erase the whole thing when you do that?
Cool.
I've never tried that before. That was super smart.
All right.
Good job,
okay.
Mario Maker.
Yeah. Very intuitive. That's a really cool thing to do.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oops. There you go. Copy. Boom. That was the quickest way to fix that, I think. Oh, yeah, I like that. I like that.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I think that makes the little cloud path more interesting, too. What are you going to stick up there? Maybe a mushroom trapped by an additional block that will hold it still? Or whatever you want.
That's a good idea.
But it's got to be some sort of reward.
Yeah, and it's got to be a legit reward up here.
Well, yeah, and you're already big because there's a mushroom available right in the beginning.
Yeah. How do you delete? Just erase.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just do a mushroom that's just hanging out here, going back and forth inside of a cloud. Let's do a cloud, and then you play it, okay?
Okay.
And just kind of feel out the... See, because if we play that, it just goes back and forth, right?
Oh, no, it went through the cloud.
Okay.
Because you can go through the cloud.
Okay, so not a cloud. Let's do...
Yeah, you could just change it to all blocks and have the cloud go away. Like no clouds on the left. Yeah, something like that.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I sort of like the way that looks.
Yeah, me too. That looks neat.
Okay, we're ready
Cool.
to give it a try? Yeah, if you just hit S, it'll go back to start.
Okay, I think one more thing.
Are you gonna add something
I
interesting?
think I'm just gonna add some like
something to look at.
Scenic stalactite sort of.
Sure.
Scenery.
Oh
here.
yeah, like a ceiling.
So that way it doesn't like feel so empty.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose you're not really doing a lot up here, but.
No, that's okay.
Maybe here.
I like the idea of adding something to look at, you know. Yeah, so see that bright white line that's running side to side?
Yeah.
That's the top of what you'll see from the floor. That's like the top of the screen. Screen 1, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, nice.
Yeah, and that was
That's
smart of them to
so
include
helpful.
because then you know exactly, like
what are people looking at? What are they
yeah,
gonna see?
what
So
can
you
what
should
can they
probably
see?
do this one here a little bit more, so it's a little bit more visible.
Yep. Yeah, that'll look
then,
interesting for sure.
Oh, cool. That creates kind of like a little bit more of a
Yeah, for sure.
perilous thing right in between here, guys. Like, oops.
Erase undo.
Okay. And then the last thing I was going to do over here, I was going to do a psych outline just for scenery, but also because it would be funny.
It's like oh, Vine. Nice.
Nope, don't like those vines.
Do you hear it say Vine?
I do. I'm hearing it say
Vine.
vine.
Yeah.
Okay,
It'll say
cool.
some of the things that you use.
Why don't you
Give it a
give
try?
this a shot? Yeah.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna try to forget that we made this level. Okay, I'm sticking the.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
look out for that bullet bill.
Okay, cool. That's already adding quite a bit more.
Okay, so if I were just playing this, I would hit this first and then go down the pipe because I'm curious.
Oh, that's right. That was
look,
supposed to be a
coins.
P block puzzle with the pipe.
Oh yeah, we were gonna. Well, here, let's just pop in real quick. I'm just gonna add that.
The
Right.
P block is above.
Boom. Yep. So now
That's
we
it.
know. So now we
Cool.
can't go down that right away.
Nice. Everything else, yeah.
Yeah.
everything
Now
else
this
is in
started
place.
us over. I'm gonna not care about the 10 coin. Oh, can I get up there? Is that the way? I'm gonna try. Oh.
See,
sneaky,
it's fun to
sneaky.
do those
Okay.
a little bit here and there. With, you know, but
I missed
not.
the jump. Well, that was risky. Oh, see, I missed the
You don't
second
even
one.
need the second one.
Hey, look what I
P-block.
found. That's gonna let me. That's gonna let me in the pipe down here. Boom. Clap. Sound of my heart. Hey, this is great. Uh-oh, I better not
Yeah,
die.
if
Oh,
you don't-
jeez. That was close. Well, I like the way that worked out. That was hard and stressful.
Yeah, that feels like...
You sort of had to realize, like, oh, shoot.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay, now
you
I'm
can make
here
it
again.
even more perilous and make them have to, like, travel a little bit on
Okay,
that.
I found everything then.
But chances are...
Oh, yeah, these red ones follow you.
Oh, jeez.
So you could even make, like, that vine harder to get, and you have to bounce off a bullet in order to get there. You know.
Red mushrooms still feel like a reward, even if you already have a better power-up.
Yeah.
They feel better than a 1-up.
Agreed.
Because it's like, oh, sweet.
Yeah, now I know
so
that that's
good.
there in case I'm small.
Well, that and I'm so good
Yeah, I didn't
that
even need
I
it.
didn't need it.
Right.
And it's just, it feels really good.
That's funny. So,
I
cool
love-
level. We just made a level.
The other thing that I really like when people make levels is funny endings that are just
Yeah.
like dorky and stupid and like bounce you around and like, I don't know, just do weird things.
Okay, so now if you click your robot and you can select a slot, and right now it's asking me
Yeah.
to name it, so I'm typing in some letters quickly because I don't care. And then it saves, and then you got it there. And
Wow.
And that's how you make a level.
That's cool. And you know what? I think we really like capitalize on some kind of cool overarching concepts for making levels. Not just like how to make a level, but how to make a level that's a little more fun to play, a little more intriguing, isn't just full of a bunch of garbage, you know? Like there's actual like a point.
Yeah, this is intriguing. Although, interestingly, the way that turtle looked trapped in a prison before, now he just kind of looks like weirdly in this pink.
Yeah.
So you can convert any level instantly to,
A different
yeah,
style.
new Super Mario Bros. U here. But sometimes, like there's wall jumps in this, right? So that
Yeah,
can
that'll
change the
change
way
things.
that the level works. Especially with these stalactites hanging out here, because we can...
I love wall jumps. I think it'd be really fun to make a level that was wall jump heavy.
I've seen... Oh, I played a game that was like Wall Jump Gauntlet or something, and it really tested your skill, and it felt rewarding
That's
when
cool.
you got it. It's also a really good example of level design because instead of killing you when you failed, it just made you start that part over.
Yeah. it's
Oh,
true.
see, and think about, like, Mario 3 has the thing that you grab, but this has the flagpole. So that was kind of funny. Those coins turned back into... So you could bury... Right? You
Flag
could...
in those coins.
Or in the blocks, and then just have a P above it, and you don't even know that it's the flagpole, right?
Oh yeah, you're right.
So if you had that like that, and this looking impassable, right? And then the P is just there, well, you'd have no choice to hit it thinking like...
Can you go into that castle? Oh,
Oops.
that didn't work.
Started myself in the wrong spot there. So you'd come into this thinking like... Oh, I mean, you see that the castle's there, but you might be thinking like, this is a wall, what do I do? Well, I guess I'll get some coins, and then all of a sudden, boom, you're done with the level.
What happens here? Do you just run into the wall?
Yeah, you run into it, and you run into it, and then you duck and face the other way because you're sad that you can't get it. That's something they built in. All right,
Well-
cool.
Well, that was great. We created a Mario Maker level. If you've created a Mario Maker level and you would like us to play it, go ahead and leave that down in the comments below. Leave the level ID. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. All of our subscribers, you guys kick butt. And we like to call you the basement dwellers because
Yes.
that's where we hang out. We hang out in the basement, right?
Yeah, we're literally in a basement right now, and you are dwelling in our hearts.
Yep.
In the basement. Metaphorically in our hearts, literally in the basement.
Next time on Mario Maker Monday, we're going to be playing some levels, possibly doing some more creating. And we got some other stuff going on right now on the channel as well. You can go ahead and check that out. In the meantime, you guys stay awesome, and we will see you later on The Basement.
Ciao.